welcome to the show.
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my phantom. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his mane, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. She just popped it, wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my phantom.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Continuing the road trip with the first of 2 between the Kansas City Royals and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's interleague baseball on the show. Alex Reyes is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but foul. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot. Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
That was a classic two-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily.
Runner,
now the 1-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And it'll be right on the bag as Molina nails him trying to swipe second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
So a runner at first with one out now, and up next it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Steal! Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Royals bats are quiet there. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Danny Duffy will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
So striding in, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
0-1.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Hard hit ball to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with two men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Goodwin's in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
13, Salvador Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Not close. It's 2-0. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row.
I like to see that. Electric is just not always full out. 100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. From the belt, the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. O'Hearn, base runner at first with one out. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box, Brian Goodwin. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bader has a read on it, and the inning is over. Royals leave one. They still trail 1-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Hamilton is right there, 1 down.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's 1 for 3. Hit on the ground toward the left. Brett is there for it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Bonifacio. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Bonifacio.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. With Merrifield next to hit. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Wong for one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
The center field. Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. Barehanded at his knees. He's out. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're down 1-0. Next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bonifacio on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Adalberto Mondesi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So stepping in, George Brett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The count now at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's right up there, fourth in the AL in that category. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. The 1-2. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Into the box, Alex Gordon. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this is into the alley. Extra bases for Gordon. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Bonifacio. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
That evens it up 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The batter, number 50. Second base.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Royals are on top 4-1. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run with it last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hamilton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Here's Matt Carpenter. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Hamilton. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. DeYoung on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Royals, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. DeYoung takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Stepping up now, George Brett. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
No outfielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcell Ozuna. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Looking at his career totals, Ozuna possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Ozuna at second. Wong on at first with nobody out. To third. Brett has it. There's Merrifield on to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
The next 0-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The next 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. They trail it 4-1. Brett Cecil takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He singled his last time up.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike one. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 66.
Ryan O'Hearn will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
And now, Alex Gordon, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. Past history with Brett Cecil, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Slapped hard the opposite way. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals tack on 1 more on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Royals 5 and the Cardinals 1. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Molina, who goes just by Yachty most of the time. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Another 0-2 coming. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Hamilton, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. No hits to this point. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Duffy sets. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. John Gant is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So coming to the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. First delivery to him on the way.
Jorge.
A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Gant is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez moves over, makes the play, 1 away. One man gone now for KC in the 7th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now.
Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. They're up 5-1. In now, Matt Carpenter, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. Last time through was a base hit. No balls and a strike to count.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a pitch swung on and foul tip right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Merrifield backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
So striding forward now, Colton Wong. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Line drive to left. Goodwin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1. Striding in once again, Alberto Mondesi. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box, George Brett. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it'll be right on the bag as Molina nails him trying to swipe second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Still 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
The catcher, number 13.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Ryan O'Hearn will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. To the right side and through a base hit. Perez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and hit back to third.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game. And 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
John Brebbia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
The left fielder.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready on 0-2. This ball's grounded foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's in there for a base hit. His third hit of the game.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Goodwin over at second. Bonifacio at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit in the air to center field. Bader sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler O'Neill becomes out number 2 this inning. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. This one's down to third. Taken in by Brett. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Pulled toward right center field. Bader over to his left. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Bader is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ready now, George Brett. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Salvador Perez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to dump this one out to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Digging in, Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. The Cardinals are down to their final out now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Kansas City Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Danny Duffy earned his 9th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us.
There's no stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright.